Alright everybody, since I have gotten multiple requests for pictures and everybody just wanting to see what I'm doing, this is an 88-89 lighter style frame, just a stock frame that I have converted to use the Cr500 linkage. So as you can see, I actually got everything to fit up underneath the seat and underneath the gas tank. It's tight, but it all does fit. Had to do a little massaging. If you can actually see, I don't know if, I can't see up there. The upper shock mount is actually pretty much just on the bottom of the seat. This frame, I used the Puma Shine gusset kit, so it's been all gusseted. And the swing arm itself was a standard 88-89 length legger that I actually modified the swing arm as well, and then added lower mounts and whatnot for the motor. But I'll take off the seat and the gas tank and let you guys see everything that I had to change, modify, and chop. Let me put you over here for a minute. Alright, so as you can see, this is a top mount I got from, that piece there I got from Steve. I'm gonna butcher his last name. Bushinsky, I think it is. And I also got him to send me the lower linkage mounts as well. Let me see if I can get a better picture of them. There they are. They come in two pieces, weld them together, line everything up. And I also got all the measurements from Steve as well. If he wants to give them to you or whatever, just contact him. But as you can see, so this is off center just a little bit. It's about 5/8 of an inch. The closest thing here is the airbox boot, but let me go like that. You can see there's a little bit of room. It's might just slightly rub. We'll have to see. But my bigger concern was I was worried about the pipe itself. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of room. It's hard to see. Maybe. Yeah, you get the idea. There's room. So, for the tubing up here, this is just DOM tubing. It's 120 wall. And I would have used chromoly, but I don't have a TIG welder. So, I just got the Hobart over there, the MIG. And as you can see, I've just got it all tacked together because I was checking all my clearances. On the top here, if you look from the side, this is actually going uphill a little bit, but the tank was getting held up by it. So I just heated it up and smacked her down with the hammer. And it actually had enough clearance. I'll probably just use some like foam rubber on top of this after it gets powder coated, so that way the tank does start bouncing off of it. It's got a little bit of padding. And the same for the swing arm down here. I actually used, let me get that out of the way. This here is also 120 wall DOM tubing, along with this too. And then just like 3/4 of an inch here, I actually have plugged with like a solid slug. So I can use the stock bolt from the CR linkage, which I think you can see the guy in there. And I actually made, I got it crooked, but there's actually a notch in here, so when you put the bolt in there, it actually rests on the notch, so you don't have to have a screwdriver or anything. Yeah, but I think it turned out pretty well. It's not that hard. A lot of time consuming, obviously. You gotta have the right tools. Like for some of this stuff, like down here on the swing arm, I had to have a lathe so I could turn down the slugs. And I used a bridge port for like milling the step in the slug. I also had to, you can kind of see up there, up here on this, The standard Lager swing arm actually has a brace that goes all the way across, a little extra. I had to cut that out to make clearance for the shock spring itself. Once it's clearance out, there's I got a ton of room up there. But yeah, you can see we got clearance back here, got clearance up here, and then like I said, this part here is pretty much just right on the bottom of the seat. So we're good there. Yeah, so thank you, Steve. And the other Steve for the frame. I actually got this frame off of, I can't pronounce what his screen name is. He knows who he is. But after it was sandblasted, or media blasted, I found this frame had a few repairs on it already. Like there's one here. It was repaired back here. Actually, yeah, the hoop up here had been repaired on both sides. And then also, back here, I had found that these guys had repaired this and ground it so thin I actually had to double weld it, which I wasn't real happy about, but it is what it is. And then yeah, KW, thanks for the shock. And Seth, you'll be getting a shock here in about a week, I guess. And then we'll go from there. You guys got any questions on anything else or anything you want to learn about? Let me know.